Now let's dive into our discussion, Mr. Giri. Can you share some strategies for a successful client onboarding that you have done? Great. So, are
Uh,
you going to drink all of them?
wow, I could feel something.
Now, let's move ahead with a few more interesting insights from you, Mr. Giri.
Sure.
Client expectation versus reality. A lot of times it can differ, right? Can you share an experience where client expectations differ from reality of manpower deployment, and how did you address these challenges?
Okay. So it is one of the serious thing that you have asked, and it is one of the most important thing because client always have a high expectation when you present your company, when you tell the company what you are into, what clients you are dealing with, what professionalism you impose while doing the recruitment and all these things. It itself increase the expectation of the clients towards Soundlines, especially. So yes, we have faced those things. Basically, what happens whenever we approach some new clients or some reputed new clients, there are recruitment agencies who gives fake assurance, commitments, who creates expectation towards the client just to get the business.
Okay.
But we as a professional recruitment agency, we have to take care of these things. We promise, we tell whatever is possible from our end, the practical things,
Right.
not the imaginary things just to get the business.
Okay.
So basically, whenever we meet the client, new clients, they tell us when we give them the timeline and everything, the process, we explain them. They share us this experience with other agencies stating that XYZ agency have told this, but we always try to educate them. We also help our client to introduce them with the embassies
Oh,
where
that's great.
in Qatar and Dubai, so that the embassy people are the actually the genuine government bodies
Right.
where they know the process, what time frame it takes, what is the process, what are the documentation part. There are agencies who inform the client that they don't need the paperwork. We never do human trafficking. We are a professional recruitment agency, so we follow the protocols
Right.
of the sourcing country's government procedure of the labor department.
Great. Yeah.
So whenever we have a requirement, whenever we meet a client, we complete the documentation part, we explain the process, and we give a timeline about the complete recruitment process till the deployment happens.
Okay. Lovely.
So basically, we never ever face such type of situation. Yes, some clients are there when they come into a pressure, they try to restrict the timeline, where we also inform same to our sourcing office, understanding the genuineness of our clients requirement of those manpower, and somehow we manage understanding the scenario. So it's a part of job.
Right.
But we never do human trafficking. We never go against the labor law of the sourcing countries.
Yeah.
We always follow and respect the labor law of the country, so that the people who gets deployed are are deployed in a proper channel, and the companies or the clients for whom we are doing recruitment, they are never blacklisted stating that they have done a wrong way of recruitment.
Right. Right. So 100% transparency always.
Always there is a transparency. We never manipulate anything, we never overcommit to the clients.
Yeah.
Whatever is fact is a fact.
Right.
In that way, basically in the starting days, what we have faced is like the client hesitate to work with us. But when they face the challenges with the overcommitted agencies,
Yeah.
unprofessional agencies, I mean to say, they approach us again.
Okay.
And they understand that why we were telling all these things. So
Right.
there are a lot of instances that I can share you,
Yes.
where the clients first rejected us, stating that our system, our professionalism is too much, where they
Okay.
can. But later on, we were the one to do that. And the best example is at the time of FIFA in Qatar, 2022.
Okay. Yeah. So definitely, I'm just moving on to that segment only about FIFA. It was a spectacular achievement for Qatar to get awarded and to host FIFA, and the entire landscape of the country only changed
Yes.
with so many stadiums which they had constructed. Uh, within a span of few years. We had a great opportunity to actually supply manpower for construction of a few stadiums in
Stadiums and
during
other things
FIFA.
also. Yeah.
How has that entire experience been for the Soundlines office in Qatar?
See, I'll tell you, FIFA, in fact, was a dream come true.
Indeed.
Uh, the time I joined in 2012, I was very much aware that we are going to have FIFA in Qatar. So we used to watch in TV,
Yes.
but Soundlines was the one to contribute for the FIFA, which was incredible.
Correct.
See, it was a matter of pride for
Pride.
all of us.
Indeed, yes.
2020, COVID was there. It was a challenge, but we signed 7 big companies contract at the time of COVID.
Oh,
I can name them. It was Mosalat, HBK, Amal, Amwaz, Horizon, TAV, Taisi Corporation.
oh wow.
That was at the time of COVID when whole world was sleeping. Soundlines signed the contract.
Great.
2021, slowly the work started because we had a very limited time. Qatar government had very limited time, and it was a mega event.
Of
It was the
course.
reputation of the
Of course.
country,
Country, yes.
and being a mega sporting event, obviously
And
they were
people
fine.
flying in from
Yes,
around the
yes.
world.
So 2021, slowly from the month of April, the work started flowing.
Okay.
We were getting opportunities with lot of recruitments, lot of inquiries.
Yeah.
In fact, I can proudly say that Soundlines, none of the member had to run in the market to get the business.
Okay.
It was client who was approaching us for the business.
Great.
We were getting continuous requirements, and the best part was that we were recommended by Supreme Committee,
Wow.
the governing body who was checking all the ethical recruitment matter.
Right.
So wherever they were doing this audit, and they used to see that some other agencies are working and they had a complaint, they used to recommend those companies that please approach Soundlines.
Oh wow.
So Soundlines Qatar office in 2021-22, we never had to run in the market to get the business. It was the client, it was our reputation, it was our professionalism that helped us to get continuous business, and we were totally engaged. Okay. We had a limited manpower. We onboarded 2 additional members to meet the client's expectation. And I think not only the stadium, we helped for the airport also, expansion of airport, as well as the staff member, the crew members or the staff member at the Hamad International Airport, stadium, security guard, facility management, whatever you name them.
Even hospitality, isn't it?
Even the hospitality,
Yes.
Qatar Star Services was awarded with complete management of the stadiums, the food and beverages, everything.
Right.
I was with them for Nepal, India interview for a couple of months, and we recruited thousands and thousands of people for almost all the companies, all the sectors.
Oh, that's great.
So it was like a fun. It was too much hectic. We used to get call at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock from the client. And till today, they remember that we were the only agencies. Every company had 2 or 3 recruitment agencies who were working. So we were the only agencies who were responding them even at midnight.
Oh.
We were awarded with appreciation letters, mementos. Okay, we have even today when I meet the client, they always tell that though they don't have a business, they prefer us. Whenever a business comes, will be the first option. So
That's
that repo Soundlines has built.
That's great.
And my team has done that.
That's
So my team, we used to work all 7 days, 365 days. It was time not to rest, to meet the client's expectations so that the mega event can be successfully done. We meet the client's expectation, things are managed in a proper way, and we enjoyed like anything. That was the most enjoyable years, 2021, 22, where Soundlines earned the name, was recognized by majority of the companies or the clients who were a part of FIFA mega event.
Mega event, yeah.
So we never had a complaint. Every time, anytime the client used to call for any help, support, we were always available.
Wow, that's great.
So we always cherish those moments, and we can proudly say that yes, we did it.
Oh, that's great.
And we were like a supporting hand for the Qatar government, for the FIFA. That's from our side. We feel that.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed FIFA like anything. almost all the matches.
That's lovely.
It was
That's
a
lovely.
different culture at that point of time.
Yeah, yeah. That's really nice. See, there are many emerging trends now. Now, as of course, FIFA has gotten over, and how exactly is Qatar moving into? What are the industries or the areas in which recruitment is happening now in Qatar? Similarly, what is emerging for the UAE market? What is it that we're going to look ahead for in terms of industries for these two countries?
Okay. See, if you compare Qatar and Dubai, especially I'll say Qatar, 10 years back and now,
Yeah.
there is a drastic change. It has an open market. The cultural differences has been very less now,
Yeah.
so people are free to wear, to do anything
Yeah. Yeah.
within the limits
Right.
as per the. So myself, when I came in 2000, joined Soundlines Qatar in 2012, and now when I see, it's a totally different Qatar, and especially after FIFA.
Yeah.
People earlier they had a different mentality about Qatar, but now people are very much free to come. They are excited, and the most important thing for Qatar is like they have a minimum salary wage. So it has always helped Qatar to be the first priority for the Asian and African to come and join in Qatar,
Qatar, yeah.
as a worker or anything you can say. So UAE has a different unique characteristic. It is always a charm for the people.
Yeah.
So people, though they do not have a minimum salary wage, but people always prefer to come to Dubai. Dubai has always been open for everyone. And the trending market right now, the sectors that you can say in UAE is construction.
Yes.
Mass construction works are going on.
Going on. Yeah.
And then after facility management, FMCG, and in Qatar, oil and gas. Right now, oil and gas is at a booming stage, and we are expecting 2-3 big projects right now.
Oh,
So
that's
one of
great.
our client is visiting to India to have a one-on-one meeting. So obviously, and they are our existing client, but that is a new division that they have come in.
Great.
They have established. So
Expanded.
for the
Okay.
expanded, yeah.
Yeah.
So they are going to visit our Mumbai office, and
Nice.
they have assured that it will be a mega recruitment for
Great.
which we are excited. And
Nice.
with maybe next week, the 3-4 delegates are traveling to Mumbai to meet our Mumbai team for the oil and gas projects.
That's great.
And as you told, the trend now, artificial intelligence is playing a vital role.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to say that even Soundlines, we have our division of artificial intelligence, where in Saudi we are already into action, and in Qatar, yes, talk is going on. Hopefully in Dubai also very soon we'll have some good projects. So
Great.
so we move as per the trend.
That's great.
What is required in the market, Soundlines understand. We have a marketing team,
Yes.
we have a research team, so they understand all countries what they require actually.
Correct.
See, if you work in a traditional manner, you'll be left behind.
Yeah.
We have a specialized marketing team, we have a specialized training team, we have a specialized research team, where they try to figure it out what are the trends happening in Middle East.
Right. Right.
Accordingly, we adopt the things and we try to provide that service to our clients.
That's really great, because it's very important to be at par with what the market is
100%,
doing, and
100%.
and be above them all. I think
True.
that's what is important.
The most important thing that we have in Soundlines Group is our marketing team.
Okay.
So marketing team has always supported us by providing the leads, what is happening, what is going to happen. So we are in advance aware of all these things. So
That's right.
we are getting update every evening before we leave the office, so that the sales people, they can understand, they can make the strategy how we are going to approach these companies,
Yeah.
what are the projects coming in Middle East.
Right.
Top management are there to sit and plan the strategies, the workflow, work
Correct.
plan, things what have to be added, what have to be removed. All these things are supported by the marketing team. So we appreciate the marketing team that they are providing a valuable support, and we cannot imagine Soundlines growth without this marketing team.
That's great, because it's always a team effort that
True,
goes
true.
into
No doubt, no
building
doubt.
any kind of establishment.
No doubt.
Now, what would be your, at the conclusion, what would be your advice to, there are many people who would like to come and work in the Middle East, because now when we look at the market, it's the industry is in in a boom, as you likely said, the entire Middle East market. So people who haven't even been here and who are interested or who want to come, what is that kind of advice that you would like to give our listeners in terms of what they should be looking out to? What are the industries that they should probably, if they're, say, for example, you have somebody in the healthcare sector or somebody in the hospitality sector, which kind of countries should they look into approaching? What is the basic of things that they need to do or they need to work before they could even apply for a job or they could come here? Because we are Soundlines Group is both into predominantly into blue collar, but we also do white collar recruitments
No
as
doubt,
well.
no doubt.
So what is that advice you'd like to give our listeners?
See, right now, all the Middle East countries are competing each other. So there are a lot of ample of opportunities for any of the sector you name them.
Nice.
So for me, if I have to like suggest people who are in Asia and Africa, because we recruit from Asia and Africa,
As well.
first of all, they should be mentally prepared.
Okay.
Okay, and they have a mindset that they have to work for a longer period of time. Growth is not possible in 1 or 2 years.
Of
You
course,
have to
indeed.
struggle.
Yes.
You have to you have to sacrifice a lot of things.
Yes.
You leave your family, you come here, you are mentally strong, physically strong, emotionally
Yeah.
strong is very important. If you think that within 1-2 years because there are a lot of people, there are a lot of competition happening.
Right.
Okay, in each and every sector, there is a cutthroat competition within the country,
Correct.
within the companies.
Yes.
So it is the one who has self-confidence that
Yeah.
they will sacrifice certain things and contribute towards the company. If you are coming 10 to 5
Yeah.
job to take your salary, that's not going to work.
That's not going to
That's
work.
not going
True,
to.
true.
You have to look out of the box.
Yes.
You have to behave out of the box.
Yeah.
You have to interaction has to be there. You have to understand what the company is looking from you.
Right. Right.
Okay, so as you clearly stated that we are not into blue collars only, we are into white collars, and we have been very successfully placed a lot of engineers into airlines industries,
That's great.
health sectors, especially in Saudi Arab. Right now we are doing a mass recruitment. Qatar and Dubai, yes, basically we have done into what you say airlines, and then after construction companies, there we have recruited mass number of people in the white collars.
Okay. That's great.
So I feel that a candidate who has what you say
Potential.
to stay for a longer period of time,
Yes.
those type of people can easily approach or they can easily apply for Middle East,
Right.
where they have a very good growth and successful future.
That's great. That's great. So building and maintaining clients, because we have so many agencies now where we're not, of course, we are a sought after manpower recruitment firm, but building a strong client relationship and having good ties with the client, even if the client has business or doesn't have business that point in time. So how exactly during a null period? So how do you still keep that rapport and how do you still keep that commitment with the client ongoing?
Okay, this is a secret. I won't be revealing everything because I'm sure that when it is our podcast is seen by a lot of competitors as well.
Yes.
So they'll get to know. So I'll make it short and sweet so that they do not copy our system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Just kidding. So getting clients is not a big deal. You chase, you get it.
Yes.
But retaining those clients are most important thing. For me, I believe in emotional connections with my client. So professionally, no doubt, that's always on the top. But understanding the client, building the relation with the client, and emotionally getting connected with the client is the most important for me. This is what I have taught to my UAE team as well as my Qatar team. Business may or may not happen. It's all like a trend.
Yes.
So we cannot expect that one of my client will have a continuous business for almost 4-5 years. Yeah, there may be continuous 3-4 years. They may have a business 3-4 years, or 1 year 2 years. They may not have a business. That doesn't mean that you ignore those clients. No, there comes the role of Soundlines. There comes the role of emotions. There comes the role of professionalism. You should not approach the client whenever you have a business. The most important thing that when you do not have a business with your client, try to go meet them, sit with them, talk to them, talk about their family, talk about their health, talk about how things are going. This is how, because if you continuously come and ask for the business, your existing client will start ignoring you, because you are putting salt on a wound. He doesn't have a business and you are coming, they are struggling to get a business.
Yeah.
And you are coming and saying, so when you are going to have a business?
Yeah.
When I can get a business? That is, see, if you have built a relation, if you are emotionally connected and you have provided good service in the past, if they have a business or they are expecting a business, it will be the client who will call you.
Correct.
They'll inform that, okay, Giri or Soundlines, be prepared. We are tendering a project. We are at a final stage.
Yes.
Be prepared. This is the size of the manpower that we may require. This is the project that we're expecting. So get prepared. So that emotional factor is the most important thing. I think most of the recruitment agency miss that. But I always keep as the second most important point after professionalism.
Right. I think that's very, very important, the point that you had made over here. And it's also more important, which is called brand recall.
Yes.
So, I mean, there are many companies, which FMCG companies as well, or even retail brands, who are. Why do they spend so much on brand recall? It's not that people don't know about their brand, but then it is that you need to keep hitting the client,
Yes.
nailing your company's name on their head always. So that's the reason the people spend so much for advertising and marketing, because the client needs to. They just need to keep recalling the same name.
Yes.
So that's a similar
example. you
similar
can say.
way that you're
Yes.
doing it, which is
See,
great.
client remembers the face of an individual.
Yes.
A successful employee or a member of any organization, when a client sees his face, he remembers about the company. That is
Correct.
the most important thing.
Correct.
That is the brand or the face value that you have created.
Yes.
So I always suggest my team members that make yourself so visible to the client that even when they are sleeping, they remember Soundlines. That is most important thing. And the value that has been added in this thing is from our marketing team. Marketing team is in all social media platforms. There are different research and studies being continuously done. Lot of investment has been done. Okay, so they are always a back support. As I stated earlier also, without marketing team, if I think to compete this competitive market, it's not possible. So something is done by the salespeople. Rest, the support, we can say the lifeline, backbone is done by the marketing team. So it is a team effort,
Of course.
which is put in a parallel way and moving forward, where whole organization is achieving the common goal.
Wow, that's really
That's
nice.
that's
That's
most
really
important
great.
thing.
No, it's really great. That's great. So now we move to our last fun segment, okay,
Sure.
of our activity round.
Okay.
So you ready for this?
So am I going to have the shorts again or something new?
Yeah. Yes. The shots again, please. What is the tallest building in the Middle East?
Burj Khalifa.
Fabulous. Which Middle Eastern country is known as the land of the pharaohs?
Middle land of the pharaohs. Bahrain.
No, pharaohs. Pyramids.
Egypt.
Lovely. But then still, you need to take a shot because I gave you a cue.
Thank you.
And for the last one,
Okay.
which Middle Eastern country is home to the ancient city of Petra, famous for its rock-cut architecture?
Mm,
And you have some very nice people also from that place.
in the Middle East.
Yes. It starts with J.
J. Jordan.
Yeah, lovely. But as you love the espresso, you can definitely have the last shot, Giri.
In fact, I have a lot of clients from Jordan in Qatar.
Oh, lovely.
So one of my oldest client in Qatar is from Jordan. And as I stated you, he's the one who is visiting with his delegation to Mumbai.
Great. Oh,
And
that's nice.
we have served them since 2013 till date.
Oh, that's great.
So they have almost 82 divisions. So we are
lovely.
able to provide services for majority of the divisions that they have.
Oh, that's great.
So yes,
That's
the
great.
people are wonderful. The country is wonderful. So
Very
hopefully
nice.
someday I'll visit.
Thank you for sharing some fascinating insights, Mr. Giri.
Pleasure.
It's been a wonderful podcast show, and we hope our viewers enjoy watching this episode as much as we enjoyed shooting it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to Beyond Borders by Soundlines Global. Stay tuned for more engaging conversations with our industry experts and leaders. Until next time, take care and stay curious. Thank you.